What's up, everybody, and welcome to my Smackdown review. I cannot say this wasn't the definition of insanity tonight. Smackdown, kind of decent, I will say that. It had its good parts and a couple bad, but overall, pretty good show as they continue to build really good all the way into SummerSlam. What was it, Orlando, the Amway Center. Really good crowd tonight here in Orlando. Really big crowd. Really great crowd if you ask me in Orlando tonight. We kicked off with Randy Orton coming out. Pretty much got a lot of boos. There was a "You Suck" chant as he talked about the whole brutality he took on Jeff Hardy last week and taking his enigma away from him, and that you all still believe after he wiped the makeup off of him, and that he made everyone squeamish and uncomfortable, and that I would tell people to, if you don't want to look at this footage, don't, but I want to see you all squirm and just be scared and everything, as he was going to break down the heroes and wipe away their identities around here in the WWE, your heroes and stuff, and that he's going to become so violent that you are all going to change the channel, but you're not going to change the channel because you want to see what happens next. And that you all still believe in heroes and superheroes and hope, but Jeff Hardy, when he came down, he was going to be erased. So I'm going to bet Randy Orton is now Thanos now, and it's going to erase Jeff Hardy like they did with the Infinity Gauntlet. But Orton pretty much said, he's going to erase all the people that you love and that you don't respect him, and that he doesn't get the respect back, and that he's going to make people respect him, that he's going to take the respect. And then he pretty much talked about how I'm a former world champion, the youngest world champion. We can't say who he beat, though. We can't say that. A 13-time world champion, that he's main event in WrestleMania, the Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, everything. And that, in life, if you don't get the respect you deserve, you gotta make difficult choices. You gotta take the respect, he says. And that, I've been called Apex Predator, Viper, Legend, Killer, but there's only 3 letters, he said, that are the deadliest thing that you need to know in whatever sports entertainment. That is R-K, crowd says O. Really good promo about Orton. Heel Orton is the best Orton. Say what you want, but heel Orton is the best Orton. And, did he say this song before? A little bit recycled, yeah, but still a really good promo. Pretty much talking about Jeff Hardy. We pretty much went then into Becky and Charlotte talking about tonight. As Charlotte tried to talk to each other, say Charlotte said she didn't want to ruin her moment, but it's competitive, and that we're gonna take the opportunity in front of them, and that Becky knows Charlotte's competitive and everything, but I'm gonna she looked at some giant blonde boulder in her path, but if I'm gonna beat the best, I gotta take on the best, he said. And so we're okay for our tag match then, right? And it's kind of funny though. Becky said, of course, who do you think we are, Sasha and Bailey? We aren't them. So pretty much a quick dig at them, because we're not gonna have this long drawn out the feud for a while, heel face therapy team. Let's not go with these two, okay? Please no. But it's probably gonna be a slow burn into this between Becky and Charlotte, how they probably will break them down, and how one is gonna turn on the other, looks like. So this may go on a while, but that was kind of a nice dig at them. Charlotte and Becky then went against the Iconics. Carmella was on commentary. The Iconics are coming out trying to say Charlotte was a bad dancer. You could hear a loud, boring chant then at the Iconics, because maybe their gimmick has gotten stale and no one gives a fuck about these two. So some people say it's heel heat. No, that felt like go away heat right there, or X-Pac heat, by the way the "this is boring" chant happened, because their whole being annoying thing looks like it's not working, and the crowd's saying this is boring, but some people want to say it's heel heat, but I don't really see it as that. The match itself was kind of whatever. Carmella's on commentary, whatever. Mella's money, just whatever. Charlotte does her moonsault, of course. I think Becky did had the disarmer in, but like I said, what I think it was Billie Kay that broke up the whole submission. Charlotte hits the the moonsault, and then pretty much the moonsault looked odd. Let me say the moonsault actually looked really odd because you see the Iconic standing kind of like in the middle, and you see her arms out like this. Charlotte doesn't. It's like she just hits the middle. It doesn't like she hits them. It's like they had their arms out, like they were gonna catch her or something, like from like side by side, but she was able to take both of them down. So a very kind of odd looking, moonsault, but they still bumped for it, I guess, in a way. And then Charlotte hit the figure 8 and won the match, but a very strange looking, just really strange looking moonsault, which just looks bad damn near every other week now with Charlotte for some reason. The New Day, we're in the back. Yeah, I guess I should say also, Becky kind of, I don't know. It looked she wasn't really surprised at the win, but kind of just looked at it like whatever, they got the win. But moving on to New Day, the New Day, we're in the back as Kofi had this blue jacket on and a blonde wig and kind of doing some very corny voice like, "Hello there, Big what are you gonna do about your tag team match tonight?" That had a southern accent, but just kind of very, how can I say, just very corny voice, just a like corny dude for some reason, and I don't even know where they were going with this. Like, just I don't even know how to describe his voice. It's so funny and very nasally. It just doesn't make sense. But it was pretty funny, I will say that. And they were talking about the match tonight, and that said we could do a better job. And they gave Renee the wig and said we could do a better job. Like we could do it all, commentate everything, be an interview in the back. But it was. I'm sorry. Hello. 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 Oh, hold on. Wait, hold on. Give me a minute. I'll call right back. I gotta take some. I'll call right back. But my bad. As I was saying, no. Yeah, it was pretty funny. Him just put on a blonde. It's like something that you see at the '80s. Just someone with a blonde wig and white suit, just doing this corny white guy voice. It was pretty funny though. But like I said, it was really corny though. What else they had? Miz was in the back, which he was not here, saying that he will face Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam, which was going to come regardless. Becky and Charlotte were in the back celebrating, but they agreed that in 2 weeks it's going to be different, so we're going to be great against each other. And then they just kind of somewhat had a stare down, which looked like Becky was going to turn on Charlotte now. So are we going to turn Becky heel? Because Charlotte looked kind of clueless and everything. I guess she was trying to celebrate his. Becky just kind of looked with dissension. Trust Charlotte. Still kind of what I'm looking at right now, but I could be wrong. Even though Charlotte should probably just mostly be a heel since she is a natural heel. But I don't know. This company will probably do the reverse. AJ Styles came out. Got a huge reaction out there. A lot of AJ Styles chants, but going through these ropes that. There's a lot of trash talk made and manhood tested, and Samoa Joe made it personal, talking about his family and how his family his family means a lot to him, and that he's on the road for over 200 days the year. I was all 300 something, 65, but he said he's missed birthdays, little league games, and that he celebrated 18 years with his wife on August the 5th, and that his wife is a single parent. And AJ pretty much went to talk about his family, from everything they didn't have to where they are now. And that Joe pissed him off because it made it more personal, and that the sacrifices he made, and that him and Joe have known each other for over 10 years now. TNA, which is, like I said, a rehashed feud. And they pretty much used to live in roach infested apartments and ate stale pizza together, and that Joe just threw it all away now to friendship after mentioning his family's name, and that Samoa Joe will not walk out of SummerSlam with the title and won't be walking at all. The promo was pretty good, I will say that. AJ trying to inspire everybody. Of course, the people were going to be with him. But, it wasn't bad. And, Samoa Joe was watching in the back. Which, can somebody tell me what happened to Samoa Joe's eye? Because he had, like a bad shiner right there. Real black eye. Like, can somebody explain that? Because, I was like, who hit Joe in the face that he has a black eye now? He's just sitting in the back watching TV laughing at it. But, this whole promo, but, what happened to his eye? Somebody tell me that. But the promo from AJ, it was pretty good, I will say that. Getting his rebuttal on him, pretty much talk about his family a lot. Rusev was in with Lana in the back saying she was going to be in his corner against the rematch with Zelina Vega. Why is this a rematch? I don't know. I don't want to see it again. Aiden English came and apologized as they pretty much forgave him, but Rusev say it'd be better if you stay in the back. This whole breakup of Rusev Day is going in circles. Lana then went against Zelina Vega again, which once again this was not really a good match in general. Of course, Almas and Rusev attacked each other from the outside. Next thing you know, English pretty much knocked Almas back, pretty much hitting Lana's leg as she was on the top rope. Vega hit the double knees for the win. Like I said, the match was whatever, to be honest. It really was. But it's still... It just wasn't even as good as last week. But no, more dissension in Rusev Day. But you just see more of the signs, and they're gonna break English away from him, and they're just gonna turn on English, it looks like. So that's what I can see coming right now. Why Almas is even in this whole feud at this point, I don't know. I don't know why we need to see Vega versus Lana again, because that was still pretty bad in general. But what am I counting here? So yeah. Next they had Nakamura in the back, pretty much being interviewed about Jeff Hardy being his opponent at SummerSlam, which he said that Randy Orton erased Jeff Hardy, and that he said that he was going to take out Jeff Hardy, wouldn't be leaving anything left for Randy. R-Truth came out and in the back and said that he won a match against Nakamura at SummerSlam, and Nakamura looked at him like, how you gonna do that? And he says, I'm gonna pin Carmella like everybody else. As Ty Dillinger was there and tried to pull him back, and Nakamura said something in Japanese, and Truth looked like he was insulted, saying that I can't even say this on TV, that the match with Carmella is off. I'm gonna face Nakamura tonight. Gotta make Truth look crazy, I guess, but it's okay. Wasn't that bad? It's okay, funny, I will say, but Nakamura just looked confused looking at this. Byron Saxton pretty much had an interview with The Miz then, as Miz says he's on the set of his whole Miz and Mrs. TV show, and that Miz was not here, and that Miz called Byron Saxton a second-rate announcer, and that he is, he's there. He's the star of the show, and then, Brian talked about the 4th season of Total Bellas, and, Miz said, we had the first 2 episodes of, my show, and I think we're doing better than all of Total Bellas Season 3. First off, who the fuck even cares about Total Bellas? Don't knock on Miz, too, but I'll probably tolerate the Bellas, I will say that. Miz would be kind of somewhat funny to actually watch, but who the fuck cares? But Miz pretty much said, it was kind of funny, like, Miz should watch my show. And that Brian calls him soft, which he kind of is, and talked about Brian. He's just been at home crying, trying to get his wrestling career back. wishing he could do this for the past 2 years, but you know that Bryan needs this match against him just so he can stay relevant. That Bryan just obsesses over him throughout these many years. That Miz has been trying to do anything else other than Bryan just focusing on him at any type of chance he can get. This thing is not working now. Oh great, now the screen's fucking up, but as I was saying, oh boy, where is this going? Black screen, not good. Don't like where this is going. Well, looks like I'm experiencing technical difficulties, but just continuing on what I was just saying, though, for the whole Bryan and this thing will work. Oh, I hate when I have to pause stuff like this. It makes it more difficult for me in the end. Okay, as I was saying, no. Yeah, between the whole, Daniel Bryan and Miz thing, which, that Miz pretty much said Bryan is upset, and, Miz was going in on Bryan throughout the whole promo and talk about him, that, Bryan just only talks about his wife just so he can get attention, and that he needs this match so he can just stay irrelevant. That's why he needs this match that badly at SummerSlam, that he's tried to go past this, but he said he was going to end it once and for all at this point. I know he's beneath him, and said, why don't you go ask him? And then next thing you know, Daniel Bryan attacked Miz from out of nowhere. Security tried to hold him back, his bodyguards, but Daniel kept taking him out. Miz then took some glass vase, or I guess maybe sugar glass as they say, and pretty much hit Bryan in the head as, his security team pretty much carried Miz out of there as Bryan got up trying to come after him after that. But Miz just still talking about Daniel Bryan laying it in thick on him, just going at him, digging at him multiple times, which Bryan hasn't had much of a response time at that, but now he's pretty much on the hunt for Miz, and he just keeps going at his head, but now he's pretty much having Bryan look like a psychopath that will hunt him down until he gets what he wants. Nakamura then went against R-Truth. This wasn't a bad match, to be honest with you. Will you look past all the bullshit they dealt with Truth, with all this whole I'm crazy retard gimmick or don't know nothing? The guy can put on a really good match when you can, and this wasn't actually half that bad. Nakamura won, and he actually got a win. He needed a win, if you ask me, just so he could focus on the title, because it's more focused on Orton versus Hardy, which I still think will be a triple threat match at SummerSlam. But this wasn't really bad. It was quick, but not a bad match, to be honest with you, with Truth and Nakamura. When you actually give Truth a chance, you can put on a really good match out there when you don't have him doing just these bullshit gimmicks all the time. The Bludgeon Brothers went against 3SK, just these three jobbers. One Samoan looking, I don't even know what they were. The Bludgeon Brothers beat them, and probably the best match of the night, New Day and The Bar. This was actually really good. There was a lot of "We Want Pancakes" chants, and New Day rocks. This was a really good match. I actually thought The Bar was gonna win this match, but it was a really good TV main event. The crowd was really hyped forward into it. Cesaro had that crossface on Big E, but he got up and just lifting Cesaro up and got the tag to Kofi, pretty much lifting him over his shoulder to hit the midnight hour for the win, as the Bludgeon Brothers looked on afar in the crowd somewhere. New Day celebrated, said they're going to be 5-time champions. Yeah, we've seen the New Day versus the Bludgeon Brothers already to begin with, but I would have wanted the Bar to win just because it sounded like a new, fresh match, and I actually thought they were going to win, but I don't think they wanted a heel versus heel team type of thing going on, so I think they just rather stick with a face versus heel and have the New Day and the Bludgeon Brothers go at it. Do I think it will be a really good match? Hopefully, because honestly, the Bludgeon Brothers haven't really done much ever since they had the tag team titles, and they don't really feel that developed. They're just, yeah, they're just there to beat guys up, but the gimmick is just not working, I feel like, at one point. They they won the titles, but where have they moved on ever since they won the tag team titles, really? Yeah, they've had matches, but they haven't really been that great, if you ask me. Hopefully with the New Day it can be, but I'd rather wanted to see the Bar versus, the Bludgeon Brothers. Just kind of sounding new when they haven't faced them yet, because, they've already faced the New Day, but like I said, really good main event with the New Day and the Bar in this whole finals for this tag team tournament and in the show. But really good episode of Smackdown. I didn't think it was great as last week, but it was very decent, because last week was more promo heavy. A very promo heavy show. But this week, really good main event with the New Day and the Bar. Orton promo was pretty good. Don't really care about Vega versus Lana. Didn't really need to be seen again. Nakamura versus Truth was pretty decent. The Miz's promo was really good on Bryan and, him attacking from behind. AJ Styles promo was pretty good about the whole family thing. Wasn't that bad. I didn't really care about the whole tag team match with Charlotte and Becky versus the Iconics, but the boring chant was funny at the Iconics, but that moonsault just looked really odd when she did it on both the Iconics and stuff. But I guess it's going to be dissension between Becky and Charlotte soon enough, so we will see what goes on from there. But was this a better show than Monday Night Raw? Hell yeah, this was a better show than Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw was the shits last night. But SmackDown at least had a decent, better booking show leading up into SummerSlam. But I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think about the show tonight. And I will see you guys later. Peace out. Because I had to get that bad taste out of my Raw last night. If you want to see something, go watch the G1. Peace.